It's Week 5 of the National Football League, and we'll see.
Season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here comes Kyler Murray in his 4th NFL season leading this Cardinal offense. Already a 2-time Pro Bowler in his time with Arizona. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray.
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
And part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this. And now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Now for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts.
Penny, a first down carry.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Hurts.
And he's got it. Touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
On 2nd down and 4, Murray. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, it's Murray. And that will be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
Greg Ward deep for Philadelphia.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
23 yards, the final tally. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle to Smith.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. The Eagles had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Now a man in his 2nd season in a Cardinal uniform. Here's James Conner.
And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Murray. And this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll run it again with Penny.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
He's going deep for Brown. It got his man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Jalen Hurts, not a terribly big fella at 6'1", but his arms got plenty of life to it, and that was a thing of beauty there.
Yeah, boy, that was something to watch, wasn't it? How about the way these guys came out here in the 1st quarter? They really put their stamp on this game early with their play calls, and they certainly look good so far.
Yeah, and that throw, my goodness, and even 70 yards through the air.
They'll try and run forward with Penny. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Jack Stoll.
His first touchdown on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. 5 plays there on that drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone.
So an early advantage now, and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first. They start with a give to Conner.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Holding. Offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, throwing back across his body.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. An agile move and a nice gain, then dropped at the 25-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Devontae Smith's workload certainly didn't get any lighter, going from being a Heisman Trophy winner at Alabama to his first year with the Philadelphia Eagles. 104 targets as a rookie, and his 916 yards, they're the most for a Philly wideout since 2015. They go to him there for a 1st down.
From the gun, a give to Penny. He will push his way down to about the 14. Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Hurts.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Kyler Murray and the Cardinals going to head back out. And he's had his struggles here early with a couple of interceptions as he'll try to refocus with a 1st and 10 to start this drive. Meanwhile,
and a loose football. But I think a Cardinal was able to gain possession, yes, so they will hold on to the ball. On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Murray now. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at the 34. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 53 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
17-0 our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Throwing is Hurts.
This will be caught by Brown.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
guards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on fourth down.
Back deep is T.Y. Hilton. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10.
Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket. Beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Murray. He's got it to Hilton. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Here's Murray. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Murray from midfield. Ertz has it left side. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Murray now to throw.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play before he shut it down.
That's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Come on. Swim. Easy. I know some. Big ace.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The tackle by Terrell Edmonds.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play, because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They've got the lead here as they start out 1st and 10, trying to erase the memory of the loss last week. That came at the hands of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Aaron Siposs on to punt as he'll get this one away now.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though, can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
Murray's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Murray again. This is Connor.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. Being chased out left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Hurts. That's caught. It's Kenneth Gainwell. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Second down and goal.
Hurts.
They set up the screen to Penny. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Over the middle here to Brown. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Throwing on first down is Murray. This will be caught once again by Brown. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Murray.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. To throw, it's Murray. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determine that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. It's like, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. They'll throw now on the final play.
Quick slant here to Smith.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. Second half begins with a run from Penny. Good footwork at the 30. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Penny. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Over the middle to Smith.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Out of the gun now on third down. Flushed out right. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start with the option.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts, because he definitely needs some assistance.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Murray. It's complete to Brown, right side. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the 1st at the 29. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On 1st down, Hurts. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Hurts' throw brought in by Brown. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Inside handoff, Penny. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Over the middle, complete. That's Brown.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Throwing is Hurts.
Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Here's Murray.
Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Screen pass to Connor.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Throwing now is Murray. And this is Ertz with it, right side.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Murray escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Murray going to throw.
And this will be swung out here for counter.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Holding. Offense. Don't do us like that.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They begin with a run by Penny, and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Running left, it's Penny. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Penny. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at the 20. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. To Connor on the check down. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. This will be caught by Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Murray now on 1st down. And the catch made by Hopkins.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Murray now.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
1st down, Murray. That's complete once again to Hopkins.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Murray. Finding Ertz again. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. That's into the hands of Pascal.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now Murray. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Now Murray again. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles defense able to hold. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Past the 20 for a short gain, 2nd down.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Eagles, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile,